Good morning guys. Greetings from Seoul, South Korea. It's a little bit sad, but this is my last morning here. So I wanted to go out and show you guys some really cool Korean breakfast. So we're gonna be having first Korean porridge and some Korean fried rice. So Korean porridge is called Juk, Korean fried rice is called Bokkeumbap. And afterwards, guys, we're gonna be visiting yet another palace here in Seoul. There's so many cool palaces to visit. So yeah, kind of ending things off with a bang. Can't wait to have a delicious meal and then explore some more of Seoul. Let's do it. So we have a feast of feasts again in the morning. I just feel like that has been the theme of our South Korea trip. I mean, gigantic breakfast to give us basically fuel for the day. What we've got here is we've got the Korean juk. This is called pot juk, which is a red bean porridge. And it's basically like the azuki beans. So if I stir it around here, you can see that it has that kind of reddish purpley color, which is associated with obviously the red bean, the pot. And what else is fascinating too is that it comes with rice balls. There's a giant rice ball there, but it also comes with, it has glutinous rice and then some more coarse pieces of rice. And it's absolutely piping hot. So I'm just gonna stir that for a bit and show you guys some of the other side dishes. We have some meat that has it's been marinated. And then we have a white radish, an ice cold white radish soup. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I can tell this gochujang sauce. Not sure if it's vegetables or fish. I believe it might be fish. And then, moving on here, this stuff is amazing, guys. This is my favorite Korean fried rice. It's called kimchi fried rice, kimchi bokkeumbap. It's got kimchi, it's got onions. I can see that it has carrots, some spring onions as well. It's a nice spicy rice, so tasty. Basically the side dishes that come with this rice, because it is a separate order, are exactly the same as with the juk. No need to explain those. So let's try that juk. Hopefully it's cooled down a little bit. So I'm gonna go for the first bite without the rice balls. Very strong bean taste. Surprisingly, not as much sugar or sweetener added as I would have thought. It's actually more savory than it is sweet. It tastes very, very healthy. Like, these juks are made with just very simple ingredients. It's just like your rice, you've got your bean, and the rice balls. That's really it. So it's very easy to digest. I really like it, but I have to admit, the pumpkin one is by far my favorite. All right, I'm gonna try the rice ball here. I love the texture. It's so soft and chewy, but I do have to chew it for a while. So that's like phase one of breakfast. Phase two is a kimchi fried rice, but before I do that, I'm gonna try the all the side dishes here. Let's try that radish. Oh, that's different than the other ones we've been having. That one has some sweetener. It's kind of sweet and sour. Very refreshing. Cleanses your palate. Okay, let's try the radish here. Yep, nice and juicy. I have the meat. It's got a really nice tangy sauce. I think it's like a soy-based sauce. Very tender meat. So the only thing left for me to try now is the kimchi fried rice. So I'm just gonna grab some right from the top. Oh yeah, super tasty. Oh, the kimchi just tastes so good when it's been fried. All the other veggies are really delicious. Packed with lots of flavor, spicy. Out of these two dishes, I like this one even more. The rice is amazing. So guys, yeah, this is the type of food that you can order in Korea when you're hungry in the morning. The juk is a very healthy way to start the day. Kimchi fried rice is typically eaten at any time of day. Probably actually less likely for breakfast, more likely for lunch or dinner. I got my work cut out to finish all of this, so I'm just gonna chow down.
My porridge is phenomenal. It is like the best porridge on the planet. It just reminds me of like a delicious risotto with shrimp and seaweed. Like, they killed it with the seaweed game here. So much seaweed, lots of small shrimp. Yeah, man, so delicious. I can eat this every day. I shouldn't, but I could. There's a sea right there, you know? Lots of rice, very moist, very filling dish. It's super filling. I mean, if you eat this alone, you'll be good. This is overkill. One more bite.
The kimchi fried rice is just too good though. Oh man.
Oh, I love it.
Oh man.
Completely different. So the porridge obviously is very moist. It's almost like a super thick soup with rice. This is obviously just fried rice, kimchi. But the spicy version, like kimchi fried rice, is off the chain. If you like fried rice and you like spice, gotta try this.
Oh, for sure, man. Couldn't agree with you more.
Get a little more.
I'm glad we ordered all of his food.
I think each porridge was like 7,500, 8,500.
Yeah.
Same thing here, so very affordable, roughly $6 each. So we're spending less than $18.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. My eggs Benedict in Miami cost $18.
Insane value here in Seoul.
I'm full, man.
Me too. So dude, how was breakfast?
Oh, breakfast was amazing, but really filling. Wow.
That extra dish kind of a bit overboard, right?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't finish our porridges. No. We finished the fried rice because the fried rice is so spicy and delicious. Yeah. I can't even believe I ate that for breakfast.
Spicy in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. And this restaurant is actually located right next to exit 4 from Seoul Station. So if you're on the Metro line, Seoul Station, exit 4, it's right here. Look, so 7-Eleven, the restaurant's right there.
Alright, so we have arrived at Changdeokgung Palace and we purchased the tickets, only 3,000 won. That gives you general admission. There's also a secret garden, which you can pay an additional 5,000 won for, which would bring the total to 8,000. But yeah, we're just gonna visit the main palace grounds today. So in terms of the history, this place was built in 1405 and it was the principal residence of the Joseon kings. So very fascinating place, can't wait to explore. Alright guys, so I've just walked inside of the palace and something I wanted to mention was a few different prices for visiting the palaces in Seoul. So you can do what's called a royal pass, which is 10,000 won, and that gives you access to all of the palaces in Seoul. Or you can dress up in traditional Korean hanbok and get in for free, and that's for all of the palaces. So consider dressing up in hanbok or consider getting the royal day pass if you want to visit them all. My first impressions of this palace are very favorable. It's so spacious. There's actually less people visiting than the main palace, which is Juk and Bokkeumbap. And yeah, the sun is out. It's just, oh, what a beautiful day. I'm loving it here. All right, so we've been visiting for a while, and David, the history buff, he's been collecting some facts here.
Yeah, so I'm looking up more facts. So basically, one of the things about this palace is that this was the most beloved palace by the royal family. It was the most relaxing for them. It's very spacious, you can see. Lots of trees. I think there's 26,000 different species of trees. Obviously, that's in the back, in the in the secret garden as well. And yeah, right here you can see super spacious. Yeah. We have one of the main buildings right here. I mean,
oh man, so impressive.
Look at the crowds. I mean, we got here literally 9 a.m. when it opened. Yeah. And it's just a sea of people. This
starting to get busy.
This is the best time to come though, because if you come here later, it's gonna be way too hot.
Oh my gosh.
And the breeze right now is insane, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome. Midday would be crazy. I'd hate that.
They did the coronation of the king here, right? So they coronated him. His throne is in there. There's some really old paintings as well, like 500 years old at the top. And they would use it for like royal galas or royal, parties. Yeah. And as you can see, I mean, this is like a massive terrace. I actually love this about Korean palaces, how they give you so much space. It reminds me of like some places in China, like the Forbidden City, where it's just like so much space. Like you could be here and somebody could be over there, you won't even notice, Yeah,
exactly.
But right now, there's a lot of people here. Tourism is really, really big in the palaces. The best part about these places like this is they always have this area on the side. Yes. So you can walk through, especially during like really, really hot time of day, midday. You can be over here and it's cool. Interesting spot. We think it's one of the king's rooms. It's right next to the main hall. Yeah. And it has blue tiles. Inside it's super spacious. It's like literally like one couch. So I'm guessing the couches are where he would relax and they would just bring, a bed. The same way we did it with in the temple. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, in terms of things to see here, just lots of buildings like this, very open, lots of open space. And that's it.
That's it, man.
That's basically it.
That was fun. All right, dude, what a final morning here for me in Seoul. So good to spend it with you. So we basically had a nice breakfast. We had the porridge.
Our last supper. Our last supper.
Our last supper together. Oh man, it's sad. Anyway, so it's so cool to come to this palace. There's many in Seoul. Visit them all if you have time. They're all very different, all very impressive. And dude, I'm gonna miss you, man.
I'm gonna miss you too, bro. That's it.
Guys, you gotta be sure to subscribe to his channel. David's been here because you're spending an extra day here.
An extra day.
You're gonna be going to Myeongdong at night. Today you're going to the tower.
Lotte World Tower.
Lotte World.
5th tallest tower in the world.
Yeah, and it's really a new building. Thailand, Malaysia, India, and now Korea. 4 countries together.
Amazing.
Where's gonna be the 5th?
Maybe Argentina.
Maybe Argentina. Maybe Miami. Who knows? Maybe we'll go back to India again. That'd be awesome. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to both of our channels, and I will have a vlog showing me going home after this. So, see you there.
Peace.
Nice handball.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Thank